Hello students, today we'll start a new chapter, Microorganisms, Friend and Foe. And the topics to be covered in today's video under this chapter will be what are microorganisms, classification of microorganisms into bacteria, virus, algae, fungi, and useful and harmful microorganisms. You all must have heard about this word microorganism. The definition of microorganism is organisms which are too small to be seen with naked eyes and can only be seen through microscope are called microorganisms or microbes. These are the organisms which can only be seen under microscope. We can't see them with naked eyes. Micro means very small. Organisms means thing which have life in them. Therefore, small things which have life in them, which can be only seen under microscope. They are very small, can't be seen with naked eyes. They are also called microbes. Sometimes we use word microbe in place of microorganism. These microorganisms have different impact on human life. Therefore, we have to study about these microorganisms. The study of microorganism is called microbiology, and the scientists who study them are called microbiologists. Now we'll classify microorganisms. Microorganisms are found in all types of habitats such as land, under soil, underwater, in hot water spring, in ice deserts and so on. They can survive in extreme heat and in humid conditions as well, in deserts, in saline water, in marshy lands, etc. They are also found in dead and decaying animals. Organisms and help in release of mineral back to the soil after the death of living organisms by the process of decomposition. Therefore, they can be classified into 5 groups. The groups are as bacteria, viruses, algae, fungi and protozoa as shown in the diagram below. Okay. The first group which we have to study under the classification of microorganism is bacteria. Bacteria has following features. They are unicellular organism, means they are single-celled organisms. They are found everywhere in air, in hot springs, in soil, inside of living organisms. They move with the help of flagella. Flagella is hair-like projections. With the help of flagella, they can move easily. They need moist atmosphere and moderate temperature for their growth. Under favorable conditions, bacteria reproduce very fast by the process of binary fission. They have asexual mode of reproduction, which is binary fission. This diagram shows the classification of bacteria on their shape. Bacteria has many shapes like rod shape, spherical, spiral and comma shape. Microorganisms can be useful as well as harmful for us. In this slide, we will discuss about bacteria and its useful and harmful effect. First, let's talk about useful effect of bacteria. Bacteria living in the intestine of herbivorous animal help in breakdown of cellulose and make the digestion of food simple. That means the bacteria which are living inside the intestine of herbivorous animal is helping in the digestion. They are helping here. Next is nitrogen fixation. They also help in few bacteria like rhizobium help in nitrogen fixation. They reside in the root nodules of leguminous plant as shown in the diagram. This is the root of a leguminous plant having nodules in it, and inside these nodules rhizobium resides, which help in nitrogen fixation. Rhizobium is a bacteria. Lactobacillus is also a bacteria that helps in the formation of curd. It multiplies in milk and converts it into curd. Bacteria are important decomposers that help in the breakdown of dead remains of plants and animals and increase the fertility of soil. And in fertility of soil, if we'll increase the fertility of soil, there will be increase in agricultural production. The action of bacteria on excreta of cow and buffaloes result in the production of biogas. Biogas is also very useful for us. Bacteria are also used in manufacturing medicines. So these are the useful effects of bacteria. Now we'll discuss about harmful effects of bacteria. Bacteria causes many diseases in humans like cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis, etc. There are some bacteria which cause diseases in plants too, like Xanthomonas causes citrus canker in citrus fruits. The action of bacteria on vegetables, fruits and other food products result in the spoilage of food. These are the harmful effects of bacteria. The second group which we have to study under classification of microorganism is viruses. They are very small and can be studied only with an electron microscope. Electron microscope is highly magnifying microscope. That means the structure of virus is so small that it can only be seen under electron microscope. All the viruses are parasite. That means they live inside a host, feed themselves on the expense of host. Outside host, they behave like non-living. Once they enter the body of any living organism, they grow and reproduce very fast. They need a living cell to grow and for their nutrition. They cause diseases in both plants and animals. Some viruses can even infect bacteria. These are called bacteriophages. And the pandemic which the world is facing today is also due to a virus, that is coronavirus. These are the structures of different viruses causing different diseases. The third group which we have to study under the classification is algae. The feature of algae are as follows. They are the most primitive and simple plant-like organism. That means they are basically they behave as plants. They make their own food with the help of chlorophyll in them. They are green in color. That means they have chlorophyll in them, and with the help of chlorophyll they produce their food with the process of photosynthesis. They are found in moist places. Moist means damp and wet places. Some of them are so small that they can be seen only under a microscope, while some of them are so big that they can be seen with naked eyes. They reproduce by binary fission, but a few reproduce by sexual means. Given below the diagram of different kinds of algae. Now we'll discuss about useful and harmful effect of algae. Useful effect of algae are: they are main source of food for many animals. They are a rich source of many minerals and proteins. Therefore, they are used as a natural manure for plants. Some of the algae, such as seaweeds, are used as food. The substance algin is extracted from red and brown algae and is used in manufacturing medicines and fabric and cream, etc. These are the useful effects of algae. Now, harmful effect of algae are: algae release some toxic that pollute the water. Toxic means a poisonous thing, making it unfit for drinking. Due to increase in the amount of algae in water, the underlying plants and animals fail to have contact with sunlight and environment, which is harmful for their growth and hence may even prove fatal sometimes. This is the discussion about useful and harmful effect of algae. Before discussing about the next group, I will explain you one activity which you all have to perform at your home. It is a very simple activity in which you have to take a slice of bread or a piece of bread and put some water over it to make it moist, and leave that bread in a closed container for 5 to 6 days. After 5 to 6 days, when you open that container, you will see some black and green patches on it. These patches are fungi which has grown on the bread piece. Now, after this activity, we'll discuss about the feature of fungi. Fungi are non-green plants as their cell do not contain chlorophyll. They don't have chlorophyll in them, therefore they are not green in color. They can be seen in moist food materials. As you can see green patches over the surface of moist bread, or you will see after the activity old pickle, damp clothes, tree trunk, especially in rainy season. Fungi flourish mainly, basically, or mostly in rainy season. They live in colonies. Fungi depend on other organisms for food. It could be dead decaying substances like wood, damp soil, or from living organism in whole body they dwell. Fungi reproduce by budding and spore formation. Their mode of reproduction is asexual, either by budding or by spore formation. As we are also discussing about the useful and harmful effect of all the microorganisms, here are the useful and harmful effect of fungi. Useful effect of fungi. The most common use of fungi is in the preparation of bread, cake, etc. with the help of yeast. Fungi have also been used for manufacturing of medicines such as antibiotic penicillin. It is extracted from the fungus Penicillium. Some of the mushrooms are also edible. Mushrooms are fungi. Some are edible and therefore eaten as food. Fungi are used in the process of fermentation. By this process, alcohol, wine, vinegar are obtained on a large scale. Since the fungi are saprophytic in nature, they help in decomposition of the plant and animal waste, thus enriching the soil with nutrients. These all are the useful effect of fungi. Now we'll discuss about harmful effect of fungi. When fungi gets moderate temperature and humidity, they spoil the fruits and vegetable by fermentation. They also harm plants and animals by causing a number of diseases. The human skin suffer from ringworm fungal infection. A disease called athlete's foot is also caused by fungus. And that's for the day. I hope you all understood the topic explained. Thank you.